We love our horror here at IGN, so we've decided to take a look ahead at the scary movies we're most excited about in 2014. And we're kicking off with The Green Inferno, a cannibal movie from Hostel writer-director Eli Roth. Taking its inspiration from the likes of Cannibals Holocaust and Ferox, the film follows a group of student activists in the Amazon, where a plane crash lands them slap bang in the middle of man-eating territory, with predictably stomach-churning results.
What the bloody hell are you buggers doing out here?
Wolf Creek 2 is a sequel to the 2005 film about a serial killer preying on tourists in the outback. John Jarratt delivered an unforgettable turn as the terrifying Mick Taylor first time around, and he returns to sever more spines in the sequel. Having directed the excellent Innkeepers and House of the Devil, Ty West is quickly becoming one of the most important figures in modern horror. His latest effort, The Sacrament, is shot found footage style, revolves around a documentary crew visiting a remote cult, and is loosely based on the Jonestown Massacre. Our next pick is a Hammer Films production called The Quiet Ones. Set in the mid-1970s, the film stars Jared Harris as an Oxford professor obsessed with finding evidence of the existence of ghosts. He gathers his students together to conduct a supernatural experiment, with horror inevitably ensuing.
Welcome to the experiment.
Cooties is a more light-hearted entry into the horror genre, in spite of the fact that it's co-written by Saw and Insidious scribe Lee Whannell. Elijah Wood plays a primary school teacher who has a very bad day on the job when a mysterious virus turns his students into violent killers, with Rainn Wilson and Jack McBrayer lending comedic support.
I just need to get someone safe.
The Purge was one of the surprise hits of 2013, so it's no shock that a follow-up is being fast-tracked. Part 2 will once again take place during the 12-hour period when America declares all crime legal. But rather than focus on a single household, the sequel will open proceedings up, venturing out into the chaos and carnage.
Our target for this year's Purge is hiding in your home.
Stay back! Stay back!
The Borderlands is a British production that follows a Vatican investigator to the West Country, where a church has been experiencing paranormal goings-on. But Ghostbusters this ain't. The film instead a tense, taut chiller that builds to a devastating climax.
Take it! It's a sheep. A what? A sheep. Dear God!
Check it out.
What is it?
It looks like a bite or something.
Sticking with the supernatural, the Paranormal Activity franchise returns for its 5th official instalment this October. And while the plot details are currently being kept tightly under wraps, the film will doubtless feature clever camera gimmicks, multiple things going bump in the night, and lots of scares.
I'm Colin, this is my wife Violet. It's Violet's birthday today, so we thought we'd go out on the town, get a little crazy.
Our next choice is Cheap Thrills, which isn't an out-and-out horror, but nevertheless goes to the kind of dark places that most scary movies fear to tread. The story concerns a down-on-his-luck family man who takes on a series of challenges for money, but the less you know about this one, the better, as the brilliance of Cheap Thrills is in the surprises. And we're rounding out our list with The Woman in Black, Angel of Death, sequel to the most successful British horror movie of all time. The setting is once again Eelmarsh House, but this time around the events take place 40 years after the original, with World War II only adding to the grief and horror. And that's it for our 2014 horror preview. Look out for reviews of all these titles in the forthcoming months, and keep it right here on IGN for all your horror needs.